Hello and welcome to 7 Days. Sky News Actives look at the lightest stories from the last week. Coming up on this edition, in a spin, the dogs learning to look good on the dance floor. Triple trouble, these white-line cubs make their debut in Germany, and meet the sheep who thinks he's human. But first, there aren't many people who can say they've stuck their arm in a shark's mouth and lived to tell the tale. But one vet in Australia has done just that. Henry Ridgwell has the story.
Faced with a set of gnashers like this, most people would turn and run for the hills. But this is Australia, and this is a critically endangered grey nurse shark. The rare adult female bit off more than she could chew and swallowed a steel gaff hook. For 2 weeks, she swam the waters of Byron Bay with a mouthful of metal, until local wildlife expert Trevor Long managed to lasso the giant and guide her to shore.
I got that job. It was a short straw situation. I was just unlucky.
Not quite as unlucky as vet David Blyde, who lowered his bite-sized arm into the shark's jaws, armed only with some plastic piping and a dose of Aussie humour.
As a veterinarian, you often end up putting your hands in places that people find somewhat unattractive.
A full 45 minutes later, the hook was freed. The shark and the vet safely returned home. Henry Ridgwell, Sky News.
Elsewhere in Australia, another animal has had a very lucky escape. This koala cheated death after being hit by a car at 60 miles an hour. The marsupial got stuck in the vehicle's grille and was driven for 7 miles before a woman alerted the oblivious driver.
All I could see was a koala's bottom and his legs hanging out the grille of the car. And I told the lady, excuse me, but you need to hop out. You have a koala stuck in the grille of your car.
The koala, nicknamed Lucky, hung on during his ordeal with one arm and his trapped head. He was freed with a pair of scissors, which cut around the car's mesh grille. These white lion cubs haven't had the chance to get into too much trouble. They've just had their first outing at a German safari park. The 6 cubs, who are just over 2 weeks old, were born to 2 different mothers who are twin sisters. The zoo is delighted at the arrivals, especially as white lions are threatened with extinction. Another young animal facing the public for the first time is little Anton. The baby sea lion was born at Cologne Zoo in Germany just over a month ago. He's proving not only a hit with the public, but with another female sea lion who wants to adopt little Anton. Zookeepers have had to keep the baby cub and his real mother separate from the other keen female. These dogs all seem to be getting on rather too well. Brought together by their love, or rather their owner's love of dancing, the pooches in Tokyo attend regular doggy dancing lessons, and where they can waltz, polka and even foxtrot. While some have a natural flair for the art, others were less enthused by the lessons, opting for the easy option instead. On to some far less active animals now, and these impressive sculptures have been brightening up the beaches of Weston-super-Mare. Made entirely of sand, artists from around the world have turned 360 tons of the stuff into some of the world's best-known landmarks and faces. They're all part of this year's Sand Sculpture Festival. They'll remain on show until the end of August. Thailand has also been showcasing some